What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed Sunday morning to you all. Welcome back to the channel, my viewers and subscribers. All right, so I have a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. We see where the Kolkata Knight Riders batsman Andre Russell, he actually sent Twitter in to shutdown mode, as you know, some pictures came out. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Plus, we are going to take a look at Ravman Powell, the Jamaica Scorpions captain, and what he had to say in his post-match interview after getting the better of Trinidad and Tobago Red Force in the final yesterday. And also going to talk a little bit about Steve Smith and whether or not he's interested in captaining Australia once again. Just make sure you watch the video until the end. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right. Yeah, just a quick reminder, we will be live this evening at 6 p.m. for our usual 1 hour live show. So just make sure that you get everything done in time so you can come on over and have a wonderful chat with us on the live. All right. So let's get on into the meat of the of things now. So before I go into that Andre Russell story, the first thing I want to touch on is Captain Ravman Powell. He did his interview after the victory. Chilled as per usual, sounding very humble, sounding very appreciative of his players and the fans. So according to him, it's happy, the team, the country is happy that they were able to deliver deliver this title. I think it's the first Super 50 title in probably a decade, in 10 years. According to him, it's a good feeling. And he spoke about himself personally, talking about going into the tournament, wanting to come out as the top scorer, wanting to come out as the top performer. And that is exactly what happened, my peeps. I will probably do another video talking about the runs and the wickets as relates to the guys that really stood out. But Ravman Powell, he was the man he was the leading run scorer in that tournament. And as we know, he has been working on his batting over the last couple of years. Not only batting spin, but spending time at the wicket. And we see, we would have seen when this man stays at the wicket, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, shout out to him for being able to get some runs under his belt and thing like that. He also spoke about the two bowlers that finished joint leaders with alongside Shannon Gabriel in Odean Smith and Nicholson Garden. He made mention of the fact that every time he actually needed a breakthrough, he was able to throw the ball to one of the two, and they would give him come up with a breakthrough for him. So it was a good team performance. It was a good squad performance from the beginning to the end. But these are some of the guys that were instrumental. People like Garden, Smith, Ravman Powell, Brandon King, and everybody played their role. So not to single out anyone. So he was just showing his appreciation to those two bowlers there. And saying that they were very important to where the team, to the way in which the team wanted to play and things like that. You also made mention to the fact that the fans have been cursing them online. Not too sure if he would have seen any of the videos that we would have done on this platform talking about the Jamaica Scorpions not really not really delivering. So he was saying that it's a part of the game, part of the sport. You get cursing, but he's hoping that the fans will enjoy this one, and they hope to continue to deliver more titles. After delivering the CPL and now the Super 50 tournament, the Jamaica supporters should be happy. You understand, as much as how when it comes down to CPL, we have players from all over the world that plays in the team, not like the Super 50 where it's only Jamaicans. But the Jamaican people should be happy because the CPL, it's locally based, and I doubt we got any game there in Jamaica. We didn't get any game in the last CPL. But we won the tournament and we're able to lift this Super 50 tournament. So shout out to Ravman Powell, man. I would have said shout out to him last night in the video that I did, but shout out to the man again for guiding his team across the line. All right, my peeps. Yeah, so that is basically, those are some of the things that he was saying in his interview after the match. So if you want to see the full interview, you can probably take a look on the West Indies Facebook website, our Facebook page. You will see the interview right there. So the next thing that I want to talk about, at the top of the video, you notice I said Kolkata Knight Rider batsman Andre Russell hardly plays for West Indies or Jamaica, so I'm not too sure if I need to continue to say West Indies batsman, or I should just say Kolkata Knight Riders all-rounder or batsman. Not too sure if he got hacked, if his phone was hacked or anything, or he decided to upload that steamy photo there. I won't go down too much in detail as it relates to that. I won't post any picture on the thumbnail or in the video or anything as it relates to that, but let us just say that Twitter, especially the cricketing world, they have been having a field day with a photo that was uploaded by the power hitter. You understand? Basically going with the birthday suit, if you can understand what I am saying, Quite a few memes have been made based off the picture that was uploaded. I think it was uploaded on his Instagram story, my viewers and subscribers. So you know that people would have screenshot that particular photo, and it's all over the internet. So you can if that's something that you want to see, you can probably check around and you will find it. But as I said, it's a sports channel, and this is a sporting superstar, so I just thought I would touch on it a little bit, but not going to go down into them sort of things too much. Alright, so the next thing that I want to talk about a little bit is the former Australia captain Steve Smith. You understand, doing an interview and basically saying that there has been talks whether or not he should take over as captain where ODI is concerned. But he had his say on the topic, saying that I'm pretty chilled. I'll just do my thing. You understand? That is what he's saying. I'm pretty chilled. I'll just do my thing. And now at the age of 33, I can imagine if they ask him, then more than likely he will. But based on what he's saying, he's not pushing up for it or anything like that. And he spoke about the fact that he's also back in form, saying that he's timing the ball better, his feet, moving better, and his balance, everything is good. So just let me know what you guys think about that. If you think Australia should go ahead and give Steve Smith the captaincy again, based on what happened on a couple of years ago when he and David Warner and a couple of other guys were banned. No, the former Australia player, you understand, the former Stuart Clark, he was actually a former Australian pacer. He was saying that, and I quote, if they want him to captain, he will. You understand? And if they don't, he won't. He is happy to help when he can, but he doesn't have those sort of ambitions to be charging in there to try and take over captaincy anymore. You understand? So apparently Steve Smith is there to lend a hand if they want his opinions on the field, but he's not charging into any boardroom or any room and saying, listen, I want to captain. Apparently he's just focusing on his form and trying to do his best for the team. But I personally like Steve Smith as a player. I am not too sure if giving Steve Smith or David Warner the captaincy of any of these teams would be setting if that would be a good idea. So I will leave it right here, my peeps. The comment section is open. You can go ahead and let me know whether or not you think these Steve Smith should be given an opportunity to captain his country again. Big up on yourself.